of the backfield. It's the Falcons and the Jags, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. You find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but when you now play good enough down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason.
Ready to get this thing started. And off we go here in Atlanta. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
Mike, I remember the first time I watched one of his college games, and I was blown away. I mean, the accuracy, that ball. Jumping out of his hand. He is physically talented. He's mature. He's played a lot of football. He has overcome a lot of adversity, man. That is a formula for success in the NFL. He might have to wait a little bit to find his time, but the more opportunities he gets like here in this one, I think he has a bright future.
And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll motion over Flowers. Play action. It's Penix. Open man downfield. That's London. A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. Now, flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Still first down.
Waste of time.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Flowers with the catch. Well, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
He'll go right back to Flowers. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
He'll try and run for this with Algier. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4. London brought in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. Yards are hard to come by there. They work it down to the 37-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. They'll motion over Flowers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, he's going to be a hard group to beat.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Stephon Gilmore there defensively to break it up.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
On 1st down, Lawrence. He's got it inside the 5, and he will get into the end zone. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great... Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. He has played well all season long, entering this final stretch of games in December and January as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Tyson Campbell there to make the tackle. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. London brought in motion. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
They're going to go play action with Penix. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. That's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Third down coming up.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Atlanta.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the...
And he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons are on top. It's now 10-7. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Brian Thomas now in the Jaguars offense getting set for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Second down, Lawrence. Open man is Davis. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
I love the timing between the receiver and the quarterback. It's a really nice route. He's going to take this up the field, and then when he pulls that string back and he comes out of his break, the ball is there immediately. You can't wait for the receiver to actually look. This ball is well in the air before that receiver comes out of his cut. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Here's Lawrence. He'll try to run for it. Trevor avoids the hit, takes a slide, but also picks up a first down.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on third down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw, and that time the pressure too much. He'll go down.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed results in a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Lawrence now on 2nd down. That caught by Davis. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire play.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. That is left side and caught by Flowers. They'll look to pick up the pace. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. On 2nd down, Penix. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell.
I think he would have been better off there, Mike, giving that ball a little bit more juice. You can see he's trying to put a little touch on it and lob that ball into his target, but it just hangs up in the air a little bit too long, and the defense makes him pay.
Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start.
That was supposed to be a pump fake. Not my fault the game can't process my inputs fast enough.
Lawrence now. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Lawrence on the draw. It's Etienne. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So, fourth down, and on comes the rookie, Cam Little, for this Jaguar field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So, the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Flowers now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Flowers with the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll try and go up tempo here as they hustle to the line. They'll run it here with Robinson. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Penix now going to keep it on the zone read. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now Penix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. He'll take it into the red zone. It's at the 19. Here's a 2nd and 9. London brought in motion. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. That is caught at the 3. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They'll run with Robinson. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
London brought in motion. One more time, it's Robinson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Third and goal. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location. We've got some big plays in their future. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, we're at halftime here in Atlanta, and the Falcons are in the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll kick things off in Charlotte, an NFC South matchup pitting New Orleans against Carolina. And it's the Saints who have the lead in the second quarter. Romeo Dobbs, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, we head up to Foxborough to check on the Patriots at home at Gillette Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Tajay Spears with a touchdown run. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Trey McBride, a touchdown reception. For the Falcons, they were led in the first half by their quarterback, Michael Penix. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And It's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down. Throwing is Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. He's got it! And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll have to go the full 10 yards with first and goal. Now here's Lawrence. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Jaguars. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Flowers now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Falcons offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will extend this third quarter lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. On play action, Penix. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And they've got it. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
London brought in motion. On the give, this is Algier. Down the sideline to the 20. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Sending a receiver right. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. To the left side in the hands of London. And he's into the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will cut the deficit down to 4. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes... a fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. And the player that is down is Trevor Lawrence. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Third and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they are not going to catch up to him. He... for 75 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
Gilmore is done.
Following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Flowers now to return it. a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D is just
making my whole defense look like shit.
They'll start on the ground with Algier. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Jordan Jefferson there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On the handoff, it's Algier. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll motion over Flowers. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the gun, it's Penix. That one taken in by London. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And this throw batted away and incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Falcon first down. Now Algier. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense. Automatic first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. London brought in motion. They run on the jet sweep. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
2nd and a yard. A give up the middle to Algier. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run with Robinson. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Penix. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Mason Smith on the stop. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Pitts is the man in motion. So back and forth they go as we are through three. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Play action. It's Penix. Open man downfield. That's London. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. We'll go again here with Algier. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, here is Penix. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Pitts is the man in motion. They run over center with Robinson. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Penix. To the goal line and in. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Jaguars offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, They're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Once again, it's Etienne. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. And this will be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Penix to the outside. Catch made by London. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
You know, as they say, hindsight being 20/20, but they probably would have been better off just leaning on the ground game to close this one out. Instead, they decided to put the ball in the air, and now in the blink of an eye, all the pressure suddenly shifts to their defense to try to close this one out.
The Jaguars offense ready to get back at it. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7. And the Jaguar first down.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught once again by Ingram. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here we go. 1st and goal. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here comes Drake London. The rest of that Atlanta offense getting set to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. On 1st down, it's Penix. He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
To the right, that's Pitts. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Penix on third down. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons have taken a 4-point advantage. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This taken just shy of the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. This is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute. And they're going to